I suppose this is episode 111 of Ron's Update. Well, the Athens Half Marathon is over, and I decided I would start another training program just to give myself a goal. Not necessarily a goal, but a structure to my running, because I like to have something that I know that I'm going to do on a weekly basis. So having a training program is the best way for me to go. I picked a 10K training program off of Runkeeper to break 60 minutes for the 10K, and I haven't broken 60 minutes in a while for the 10K for a couple of reasons. Old age and lack of motivation, I guess. But I really think I can do it if I really put my mind to it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, I've run numerous 10Ks under 60 minutes in my old age. Couple of things. As you know, I got AFib. At least I think I do, and I take pills for it. But I did find out I had been using a couple of different GPS watches, and one of them was a Timex GPS watch. I had been using my Timex heart rate strap with my Garmin because they're compatible as far as I think they're that Amp Plus or whatever it is. But anyway, whenever I wear that Timex heart rate band is when my heart rate seems to jump at the start. I purchased a Garmin heart rate strap probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe. Every run that I have run with that heart rate strap has been fine and I haven't had any heart rate jumping around or anything like that. And then I went back to the Timex strap just to see, and it jumped around. So there might be some problem with that Timex strap. I don't know. So I've switched to the Garmin, and I'm staying with the Garmin and see how that works out. Okay, I got that out of the way. Now, where was I at? I was talking about this new training program that I've started on. I have decided that this training program, since it doesn't have any particular pace, in the plan so far, it just tells me to run X amount of miles in a day, and to the interval workouts that I've looked at so far don't say run a certain distance in a certain pace. I've decided that what I want to do is use the Maffetone method of running for this particular training program. As you know, if you've listened to any of my podcasts, I use Galloway Run, Walk, Run most of the time, and I've found that with the Maffetone, I can still pretty much do the same thing, because my high heart rate on the Maffetone is going to be like 120, and he says to go down 10 beats for your low, so my high threshold is going to be a 120 and my low is going to be a 110. So it's very easy for me to run in that zone and do a run walk, because I'll get up to a 120, then I just walk until I get down to 110 or 115, whatever I feel like, just stay in that particular zone, that 10 beat zone. And I ran Saturday and Sunday this last week using that method, and it works fairly good. And it looks like my base pace, starting pace with the Maffetone type workout is going to be around a 13:35, 13:36 pace. So we'll see over the weeks how my pace increases using the same heart rate. I don't think I've really stuck to using Maffetone like should have in the past. I'll say I'm going to do a Maffetone run, but I've never done a training program from start to finish using his concept. So I thought maybe I would try that for this training program just to see how well I can do on it. Because what'll usually happen is I'll do a Maffetone run for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden I'll start letting my heart rate creep up a little higher because I want to run faster. I've got to have the willpower to know I'm going to be running slow and stay slow until I do get faster, just because I'm getting in better shape. Does that make sense? I hope so. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and I think I'm going to try to convince Laura, my daughter, to do that, because I usually run with her on Tuesday and Wednesday, and she really likes running 30, walking 30. That's her thing there. And I think if I can get her to switch to Maffetone, we can get a serious training program going and make some headway in our pace. Because I would like to run a little faster than what I've been running, because I've just been, using the excuse that I'm just getting old, right? And I don't know that that's true. Yeah, I am old, but when I go to races and I see guys my age running a whole lot faster than I am, I know that I can run those paces myself. It's just a matter of doing the training. So we'll see. Anyway, that's my update for today, and I'll let you go and talk to you next time, maybe in Ron's Update 112. See ya. Bye. If you're interested in learning more about the Maffetone method of training, you can go and pick up the Big Book of Endurance Training and Racing by Dr. Phil Maffetone. You can get it on Amazon, probably get it in bookstores. Or you could go on my website and go back to my Amazon page and click the upper right-hand corner and go to the Amazon site and get it there. Anyway, it's a big, thick book. It's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's got all the details on how to train on the Maffetone method.
Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. We'll be here next time. Keep the emails coming in and be sure to subscribe.